I don't know why you said that to me. Why she did that to me? I thought they had no problem.
It all started because it was her to begin with. All I did is try to defend myself.
Okay, I know, baby. Okay.
She's gonna blame me. If Ruth Ann didn't say all them horrible things about me, I wouldn't have to say nothing to defend myself, now would I? Mm-hmm.
Take it down out of here. Just fucking stop for a minute, please. Wait until he sees.
I'm just gonna tell him straight up, my dad's not a child molester. But I don't care about that. He's 85 years old, bro.
Why the fuck was in here?
You made me stick it up for it, right?
Why are you always doing it first? What is going on?
No, Ruth Ann did it on the 31st.
I never would have said anything wrong.
Nope.
I felt guilty.
Yeah, like.
I felt guilty. What like?
Let me get a cigarette. She put out your father's real name.
It's not me.
It's not me.
100,000%.
Oh, they don't know that's real name?
Okay, and I got it. We're all gonna watch.
I don't care. Tracy's right here, and so am I. Oh, were you ever molested by Dad?
No.
I was never molested by Dad either. So I don't know what she's talking about. Would you have gone to jail by now?
Oh, there he goes.
So Isaac got Ruthie to make a lie up on my dad saying he's a molester. And we do drugs? Okay. Well, Ruthie, don't make yourself a saint because you sell drugs. Okay? So don't make yourself a saint there, Ruth Ann. This would have never have happened. This would never have happened if it wasn't for the fact that she went and talked to Isaac himself saying that I deserve to lose my leg. My husband beat me, but I deserve to get my ass kicked. My son needs to take a bath. He's filthy. So I go back to defend myself.
A rescue in uncharted territory. There are gators out.
I have never talked. Ruthie don't even know Miss Kitty Monty, so that's a damn lie. Ruthie doesn't even know Miss Kitty Monty or her little baby. So that's a damn lie, Marky Mark.
From behind bars comes one inmate with a shot
Who's
of
Kitty
redemption.
Monty?
One of my friends. She doesn't even know that lady. Ruthie don't know anything about any of you on YouTube.
And one man's suffering
It was a lemon-sized tumor.
becomes a special dog's mission. This puppy was put here on this earth to help him get through each day, one day at a time.
Yeah, that was her husband in the background.
My name is Tia Maria Torres. For 20 years, I've been giving second chances.
Yeah, well, if he was such a child molester, how come she had him stand up at her wedding with her husband?
It's for nearly 2
And how come she let her son spend nights in this house if he was such a molester? You guys are fucking crazy, bro.
I hire because no
Anybody that believes that shit story, I'll sell you another one.
Then you go to get lady power or
my
something.
family shares my
Dad.
I got everything. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, they come right back.
city of second chances. My mission is to rescue.
I can't either, but is it because I said her husband was an alcoholic? Well, he is. She said I deserved ass whoopings. Well, her husband used to whoop her ass. Yeah, and her son's father, he's in prison for killing a black police officer.
For years,
So, I mean, we can go back and forth through this all day long. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to bother doing it. Because Isaac is full of shit. And okay, and Bridget spent many nights in here. And my dad never tried to touch her. So, Ruthie just heard enough people call him that. No, Ruth Ann. Saying me and my sister do drugs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did. I smoked a hell out of crack. Yes, I smoked a hell out of crack. Sure have.
Take a good long hard look at life in general. These storms here.
Listen, anybody believes that shit about my daddy, you can leave my stream.
We hug more, we laugh more. It just made us all appreciate what we have a lot more.
Turn it off, Lucky. Turn it off.
So together, this team.
Albert is not in 7th grade. That's a fucking lie.
We built a fully fenced-in new adoption and training area where we can turn the dogs loose and they can run and just have a lot of fun. And some things like my beautiful out of the down.
But she was fine the other day when she came in the chat, huh? Tracy. She said Albert's in 7th grade.
We also
Albert's in
look
7th
signs
grade?
of
Yeah.
building.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, that's so good.
I was in high school.
Now there's no doubt who we are and where we are.
Ruth Ann's telling everybody you're in 7th grade.
And we're here to stay.
We need to turn the
So
AC out there
now that
before Dad
everything
goes out there.
is back in action,
All right, you
we're
will.
able to get back to the most important part of what we do, adoptions.
Wow. She was just fine in our chat the other day, laughing at them, calling them dumbasses. Give me a wrench. Now all of a sudden she turns on us. Go figure.
Hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
The adopters we have coming today, a young married couple, Anthony and Melissa, have a special need. Yeah, well, let's go sit down then.
Absolutely.
Anthony has...
And her husband used to beat the shit out of her. And she would take those ass whoopings because she didn't want to go work. And she had a kid to raise that didn't belong to him. And so she ain't got no room to talk about no ass whoopings.
Cancer and everything. I was doing MMA
No, I'm not gonna.
last year. During the MMA,
I'm not gonna say that to my dad.
first hit.
But she said me and Tracy were molested by him, right?
I'm just getting drilled.
And I'm telling you, Tracy's sitting right here.
Like, I realized
Were you ever touched by Dad?
No, never.
lower half-
And I was never touched by Dad.
Went to the hospital. They decided to do a CT
So-
scan. They come back into my room and he tells me you have a tumor in your brain.
Was she touched by Dad?
Surgery.
Maybe she was.
Okay, well, good to listen, guys.
A scar all the way across my head. I did the
I don't get it.
radiation. It was a lemon-sized tumor.
With all the illegal shit she's got going on over there, why is she doing this?
Terminal. It's stage 4, grade 3. They gave me 5 years to live. Wow. I'm a fighter. Yeah. But then again, I do have it.
She's not that smart. That's why Isaac keyed in on her.
Down to a dark place, and that's what's hard.
But I can't even pull him out of it. You know, there's just nothing that can. After surgery, Anthony was really depressed. He didn't do a lot of things. He couldn't do a lot of things. We didn't even talk to each other sometimes. Like, he just would kind of be there, but not really there. Then Anthony...
That's a shame. My mother would roll in her fucking grave.
Brain surgery, I got him for a rehab dog.
Ruth Ann, Mom would be so mad at you right now.
Immediately after Anthony...
She wouldn't even speak to you.
It was like a complete change in his whole attitude.
As soon as I seen him, I was like, Chiba. He was stuck by my side through the whole thing, you know.
That's disgusting.
I had all this dark, gloomy black cloud over my head, but I was still happy, like the sun was shining right on me. He just had that.
And she don't do drugs, my ass. She smokes weed from sun up to sundown.
Yeah, he was our
He
kid.
was our kid.
Yeah.
Oh, so then what happened to him?
Well, 3 weeks ago, we hear a gunshot, and
What's the matter? She mad she didn't get enough attention or something?
There's commotion on the side of my house, so I go to the door, and there's police coming in my gate, and I got Chiba in my left.
I ain't giving her shit.
I walk with a cane, so as soon as
She's not hurting me by telling lies on Pops. We've been listening to that for years.
First shot.
Don't you think he'd be in jail if he molested people?
Torn out his
Okay, but if he molested people, how come she was over here helping me change them, wash them, and putting clean clothes on him if he was a molester? Come on now, look at the source, people.
And he tried to run back to me, but Chiba was hit in the heart.
Yep, she's come over here every day and help us get him dressed, wash him and everything, and put him in the bed.
His dog died.
So if he was a molester, what is she doing nearby?
Horrible mistake. Unfortunately, this happens more than one would like to think. You know, someone sees a pit bull running at them, and reflexes cause.
Here, what's your theory? If she thinks she's gonna get rich by doing it, she ain't.
Ripped out of his chest.
Nope.
And I'm just trying to get over it, and I just want to move on from it. I feel like I'm in the exact same position I was when I was told I had cancer. And I don't want to feel like this. I want to be happy again. The reason why I'm doing good right now is because I had Chiba.
I know. It's not fair. It's just not fair. But you know what? I don't want Anthony to give up, you know, and I want him to keep trying. And you know what, Anthony? He's a fighter. Like he said, he's a fighter.
We appreciate
So Isaac thinks that hurts my feelings? That interview is about worthless as Albert's father saying he caught me in a crack house for 3 weeks for my son. They both sound stupid as hell. Then again, Ruthie, you know you're on paperwork. Why you keep saying 7th grade? Because that's the only last grade you went to.
More writing on finding the right dog for the doctor.
My son's in high school.
Why don't you all just kind of go over to the puppy pen over here? We have a new litter of puppies.
But why do all that? And Jesse's right in the background. You know he's getting drunk as a skunk over there.
So we need to find a puppy that will connect with Anthony the way
What?
Shiva did.
She's mad 'cause I called her husband an alcoholic, but he is.
Have that one.
She said that our dad fucks you and me.
As soon as I seen the puppies, I was like, yeah, perfect. This is just what I was looking for. What's her name?
Anna is the little one right here, the little.
So this man came and died with dignity. These people have been talking shit on him for days.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Well, you don't want my opinion.
Yeah, I do want your opinion.
I'd say this is off the YouTube completely.
No, that's what they want me to do. So they want Ruthie to be the one that ran me off of there? I don't think so.
It was just love at first sight. Just we connected in the eyes, you know. That's what I want.
She's
She really does.
this to destroy Pop's character since they both have bad blood for each other.
Oh my goodness.
My dad always treats her with respect when she comes over here. She's the one that talks shit on him.
They never had a very good relationship though.
No, they never had a good relationship. Why is that?
I don't know.
Because she talks shit? And because she was 11 years old dating a 41-year-old man.
This is what I need right here.
You know, we hear time and time again that animals have this magical wholeness.
Her character is not no better than nobody else's. She met a man in prison, got pregnant by him, and he killed a police officer out of Walterboro, South Carolina, a black police officer. So her character ain't no better than the rest. But to sit there and say your sister was molested, both of your sisters were molested by this man that you borrowed money from, you were on his car insurance with, you've been over here for dinners, you were over here helping us take care of him,
Okay.
you let your son spend the night in here. Who lets their only child spend the night in here if he was a molester? And her husband used to beat the living shit out of her.
I'm not sure.
We gotta get some
I
more.
don't know, these are like this, like
Tom and Jerry.
no, these are like smoking on there.
Air.
I don't know.
I was unloading supplies for my van when Earl came up to me and told me that his parole officer had called him and told him about a dog.
I see.
The dog is in the house, like an abandoned
I just got my dental in mail there.
Let me see if
Did
I
ya?
have bolt cutters. I used to carry bolt cutters
Like
in here.
these things.
We don't know
She
if
said,
know
we
what
do
it is.
drugs, but she don't.
At this point.
Well, they can come test me. The only drugs I do is what I'm given by the doctor. Is there a problem with that?
He's not going to last very long in these conditions.
Well, at least her business along with guest log will be all over. Yeah, because he's definitely going to start digging in her shit too.
This is where a lot of drug dealers, a lot of criminals keep their dogs, using them for dog fighting or protecting.
She also has anxiety problems.
In these houses.
And she also took advantage of our brother. When she lived with him, every time he would send her to the bank, because he's an alcoholic, she would steal an extra $300 or $400 out of his bank account and laugh at him. So she ain't got no room to talk. She's a narcissist too. I'm smoking this cigarette and I'm getting off of here. This is nothing new. But Ruthie, you go down in history as the stupidest bitch I ever met in my life. This man is dying in here. You were in here washing his private parts, helping him get dressed and everything. But yet you're calling him a child molester. You look real unintelligent.
What I'll say, looking back, is that
Saying my son's in 7th grade. Bitch, please. The only reason why your son graduated was not because you pushed him. He lived with another family that pushed him. While you were staying in a motel with your husband down in Charleston. So don't act like you did it all. He don't even want to put up with your shit.
Curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paid from Ace. Around the block. When you meet in
She said I have roaches crawling on my purse because your house is infested. And that's why you're banned from her home. I was just there the other day. I was not banned from her home. Hell, I wasn't banned by her home when I'm bringing over gifts for her and her husband and her grandson. Banned from her home, my ass.
Here, there, everywhere.
Get out of here. Did you hear that one, Trey? I carry cockroaches around in my purse. That's why I'm banned from her house.
Ordinary memory supplements.
I've never been banned from her home.
Indicators of brain performance. More brain performance. Yes, please. Nariva. Think bigger.
when you think about college, it's easy to think about a building or a large classroom. But what if you could earn a certification as a dog trainer, cat trainer, pet groomer, veterinarian?
Be happy, so am I.
all while online in just about a year. Flexible online.
And this all stemmed by
the US and Canada.
them editing things and making things sound worse than they were. And because of her mental stability and her IQ, she doesn't understand things. She fell for it. So then she went and wrote lies up on us. Wow.
Prilosec OTC can stop frequent heart
And I don't care about her husband. I never have respect for him.
uses a unique delay
No, he threatened to shoot my sister and everything when my mother was alive and she lived in here.
heartburn at the
Yeah, ain't nobody worried about her.
One pill a day, you get 24-hour heartburn.
Ain't nobody worried about it. She can keep on giving all the interviews she wants to.
Challenge and see the difference for yourself.
You don't have to believe what you don't want to, Marky Mark. You can go fuck yourself.
24 hours.
How about that? Because I'm tired of the shit. I don't know what you're implying, but all y'all cannot believe me. I don't care anymore. Yeah, go believe Isaac because he always tells the truth.
How do you go from this to this with zero work? Easy. Introducing Tobala. We deliver real, fresh ingredients. You do a few seconds of prep. Then the Tobala Smart Oven steams, bakes, and broils everything to perfection. No groceries, no dishes, no hard stuff. So when you hear
Marky Mark, he was my friend till he said he don't know what to believe. I'm not playing that game. I'm not playing that game. They've been talking about Pops for a long time.
I hate waiting in line at the pharmacy. The old way of getting birth control.
one last doctor's appointment makes life so much easier.
I actually found Nurex, and I was able to get my birth control ordered while I was watching my shows.
I got birth control prescribed from my couch. Definitely from my couch, in between meetings, without any issues. Like it was on my doorstep, straight to my door. She knocked at my door. Came to my door. How awesome is that?
Nothing, you still sleeping? Okay, how are we gonna get up?
Let's get this party started. New documentaries were acted on behalf of all species groups. New romance.
You kissed my heart.
All for just $4.99. Discovery Plus.
Lindy's baby is here. Meet baby Grace and share her first days home.
I'm just so excited for our daughter to experience our life with Australia soon.
Crikey, it's a baby. Exclusively on Discovery Plus.
Okay, Marky Mark, then I apologize. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it.
Hear me? Hey, puppy. So Earl got information from his blow officer that there was a dog tied up in an abandoned house in the Ninth Ward. You know, whenever we get dogs tied up in these places, definitely get your guard up. Hey, pup. Hey, pup.
Oh my God.
No. Okay, so if my dad did that, then why would she let her son come over here and spend the night? Why did Bridget spend the night? I apologize to you, Marky Mark. Well, how do you think I feel waking up to this shit?
No, I think I'm gonna do it.
Oh, puppy. I think if we wouldn't have got there, hot as it is, he wouldn't have made it much longer without any water.
Oh, that's just the zip tie. We'll cut the zip tie off. Okay, zip tie. Look at that.
Man, it's full of blood.
After I looped him and then went to go cut off his collar, it was then that I realized it wasn't a collar at all. It was a zip tie.
I'm going to take care of my father, and so ain't Tracy, until the day he dies.
You know, zip tie.
And you don't want to know what, Ruthie? You're going to be a lonely person like you always do. Sit at your table,
Right into this dog's neck like it was rugged.
sell your weed, and leave me alone. Because guess what? You can fall for that bullshit. But you know what? Me and Tracy are done with you.
How sad is it knowing this dog must have
We're done with you.
somebody's pet? And he went from that to this. Get this boy out of here. You know,
We're done with you.
I love the city and the South in general. But
You wrong for that.
not only a huge pit bull problem, but a dog problem as well.
Come on, man. You know you ready to get out this hot-ass house, man.
Exactly, be happy.
There is
So I can get attacked some more.
pets. And
But yo, she was laughing at Isaac and them the other day when she's in here talking about blood's thicker than water, right? But then she's gonna, her husband, why don't he go to work? Oh, that's right. They must be trying to live off that stim. Hell, they get in arguments too, and she has to sleep on the couch. I'm tired of hearing that.
Stop all that itching and stuff, bro. Be cool.
It didn't have to go that far to talk about dad. And my son is not in 7th grade. Why does she got to bring up my son? Your son's been to jail. Since you did such a great job, your son's been in jail.
I'm really thankful that Earl's.
Why bring up Albert saying he's in 7th grade when you know it's a lie?
Deserves
I don't know.
to be with people who care for him.
Just to get you going, I guess.
Get your clothes up, boy.
Well, how do you feel about her saying that you got molested by your daddy?
Well, I know it's not the truth, so I'm not gonna let it bother me.
So about a month ago, I visited Dixon Prison to give them some training tips.
I mean, think about it. You raised your girls in here. Would you have raised your girls in here
No.
if your daddy was a child molester?
Of course not.
Regarding one of the inmates that I had met there.
Wow.
Sunglass party. As much as
I just took all mortgage. She picked up the phone.
I heard her.
I'd like to see her blue eyes.
Did you?
Yeah.
Have an opinion. I visited
Ruthie talks about all our family members, so it don't really matter.
one of the nicest animal shelters I've ever been to.
She's been robbing our brother Daryl for years, and she won't even let him talk to us because she's afraid that he might want to give us $1. We don't want nothing from him. We just want to talk to him. Yeah, I got him baked potato, chicken, and broccoli.
Someone was getting released and he'd be on parole.
Huh?
Is that what you
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
an inmate. He would still be incarcerated. Oh, crazy.
If Mike said he ain't a child molester along with the family around, that's the best proof poor man has. Mike did say that. Mike said all the stories you hear about her father are not true.
Still incarcerated. They told me there's certain rules that have to apply. He would get dropped off.
They've been talking about that for years.
He's not allowed to use.
And even Bridget spent the night in here. Did Bridget mommy ever come to you and tell you that dad did anything with her daughter?
So I have to figure out what's
No.
going to work.
All right then.
As I'm explaining this to Tanya Mariah, I realize
What's up,
that
Gene?
there's still a lot of questions that even I don't have answers to. A lot of things that go along with the responsibility that are going along with hiring somebody in this position.
But he was getting trained to be a
Been a
vet tech
rough
also.
weekend.
It has.
Really awesome.
I know.
Don't worry, we go all right.
It's stressful.
If more
It is.
prisons had
Mark, check your Twitter DM. I replied to your message.
men to function once they
Oh, look at this. Lisa Roundtable owns nigger Albert Dandridge.
Because I've never been put in this position.
Look at this.
Lisa Roundtable, who's she?
I don't know.
Once again, my kids
She owns Albert.
as my
Call him a nigger.
starts spitting out all the particulars. All they see is a guy.
Charlie was always throwing out accusations on AGP. Did BOG ever?
So we're gonna do this
When's he starting?
tomorrow.
Sweet, that's exciting.
Well, you know when Matt gets
Maybe
here.
if he works out, we'll get more from the program.
Ever go after that?
Be gone. Bye, daughters.
Good day.
If Ruthie would have just left it alone instead of talking to these fools.
So this morning, the guy from Dixon Correctional showed up right on time.
But yeah, she said she don't do drama.
My name's Matthew
She
Ellis.
minds her own
My
business.
number's 5169.
But she sits at the table
Drug use at about
and talks about everybody in her whole neighborhood.
Downhill from there. I got busted for possession of cocaine, possession of marijuana.
It don't matter because my real supporters know the truth.
I took
Tracy's sitting right here. Yes, we fought and argued. Sisters do that.
It's over, done with.
It's over and done with. As far as Ruthie's concerned, look at her IQ. Isaac's taking advantage of a vulnerable disabled person. Once again.
I have 15 months left right now.
Shit. That's all there is to it.
You'll come.
We're gonna have our deputy drop off.
So you
She don't know nothing about how they edit shit and slice things. They make her believe one thing. But now that she's done this far,
everybody else too.
there's no going back from that. I don't know about you, Tracy, but I'm not.
7 days a week.
I'm not. I'm moving
I
on.
like this guy. He's even got some vet tech training from
Huh?
the program they had there inside the prison.
I know.
So yeah, so today I'll just
Of course. I want to keep it that way. Kitchen does too.
So we're gonna have him start working. And
He did that.
see if he fits in. This is like we're gonna start you off in here.
Okay.
Because these dogs are better behaved.
I don't care what Tracy has said.
For me,
I mean, excuse me. I don't care what Ruthie has said to Isaac.
I always say if you can't make
She does not have the IQ to be able to handle drama. And her husband, he's probably half lit by now. He drinks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
But he do deserve a second chance, just like I got.
But he's a hard-working man.
Yes, he is hard working
He's a hard-working man to bust his ass, but that's about it.
one of the toughest things for me being in prison is that to be away from my daughter.
Well, we just turned 8 this year, and I haven't seen her in 4 years. My mom doesn't want to.
Yeah, you better hurry up.
with me in the prison system.
I ain't never seen a family like this, though. Ruthie calling my son names like that.
Parish jail.
Saying she raised a great son, never been in trouble. Hell, he's never even held a job. He lives off women.
I probably should make sure that I can
Yeah. Okay, try it.
All
right, I'll try it.
So that memory just burns in my brain.
Ruthie never did drugs. Oh my God.
Everybody does everything with everybody else.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't want to be
Shit.
in the statistics of guy goes to prison. You know,
My sister Ruth Ann told Isaac that my father molested me and my sister Tracy.
get out and live
Just to
life.
start shit.
All right, what else we got, my man? Point me in the direction.
I'm just dumbfounded. And, all right, and I've helped her a lot. Paid for a lot of her shit and everything. Yeah, well, she thinks she's big time in it now because she's got that green over there, that Lao. My dad's doing good. Yep, but I'm getting off of here. Yeah. I'm going to go take care of the man. It was not my... No, she's saying it was my stepfather, Charlie.
You know, my gut feeling tells me that this is going to be a rescue.
Yeah, I'm getting off of here. I'm going to take care of my father. That's what I'm going to do. No, Ruthie said my father who's dying. But she's been over here, washed him, put him in the bed and everything, so I don't understand. It's all right, though. I don't care. Isaac, you're not hurting me. You ain't hurting me no more than when you did the interview with Albert's father, or no more when you made up the Shadow Man thing. You're not hurting me none. I don't really care. Have a good day, y'all. Deuces.